I know that you're probably not happy with any of the decisions I made, but I didn't have my headphones on, and I don't think it matters that much.
Well, I mean, you were specifically antagonizing me on purpose by not having your headphones on, so you couldn't hear any of the stuff I was trying to say. But that's fine. You're on easy,
I'm trying not to
and
put my headphones on and off so much.
You're on easy, and it doesn't matter. So do what you like. You can do whatever you like that TI song.
Welcome back, guys. I equipped a lot of stuff. I upgraded my weapons. I did it on my own. I did it a bit to antagonize Keenan, but I also did it a bit because I want to avoid taking my headphones on and off so much. Because I have to do it constantly. We don't have a good solution for that yet, but we're working on it. We don't want to be ordering stuff from Amazon if it's not that necessary, but I am ordering a lot of shit from Amazon.
I mean, it's just going to be this way until, we don't have to, till horny season's over. And
yeah, but the thing that's good is we are learning a lot about other things that will likely help us improve our setup anyway. So it's not all a loss, Got to stay
I'd like to
positive in these horny season days.
It's tough. It's tough out here as a broke man during horny season.
And in general, probably regular time.
Having $0.0. Yeah, I mean, I struggle with nothing really. I'm not trying to act like I have actual problems.
But hey, man, you got your own problems.
But there,
I think I've placed more Amazon orders in the past month than I did over the previous year, though.
Look, I didn't want to say that, but yes, yes, maybe me too. I know Christina's got some shit showing up every day.
Plot twist: Jeff Bezos created horny season in a lab and unleashed it on China.
Is that a plot twist? Who's saying that one?
Well, I mean, probably nobody, but let's get that going. There's conspiracy theories that China created horny season on purpose.
Oh, I thought you said somebody already got this going, but you're not saying that.
No, I'm saying let's start it right here, right now.
Well, okay, yeah, I'm all about it.
How dare you, Jeff Bezos? I'm so horny.
Bezos, you got me so rock hard.
My pants are just sticking to me. Man, this part is really fun, but it is complicated. The characters keep telling you hey, this is really confusing. So let's get our bearings. And I'm like, shut up. But it is confusing.
Right. Double time. All right. Well, I'll reach out when help is needed. I'm sure I'll need help. I'm sure I'll reach out too late, but I'll reach out. I'll reach out.
Never mind.
Reach out.
Well, I was going to tell you to go rest, but it rested for you.
God damn it. So
the game rested for you.
You only didn't tell me because you found out? Now I'm going to have to antagonize you more somehow.
You're really going to get it.
You just earned yourself another antagonizing.
So, Keenan, since you've played ahead a little bit, I have to ask, have you encountered any evil houses yet?
No houses.
I would like that spoiler. Yeah.
Because the houses were in between.
Yeah, they would have happened by now, right?
No, because they're in between where Ariana Grande's house is and Wall Market, and I have not been to Wall Market yet.
Okay. Love Wall Market.
Man, I can't wait to see Wall Market.
I can't wait to see Hot Tits Cloud.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Spunky's gonna dress like a woman.
Just getting railed in Don Corneo's whorehouse.
I can't wait to see it.
Mr. Spunky is going to dress like a woman, and I'm going to be Keenan. There's lots of fun dialogue in this section, too. There's lots of stuff that's hey, talk about your stuff you think about.
Yeah, I feel like I've totally bailed on the dialogue because it was so fast.
It's very fast, and it's very frequent, and sometimes it's super complicated. You're trying to figure out other stuff.
Yeah, I do appreciate when you do Cummins, though, because he was my favorite character from before.
I really love his voice, and I really want to do Don Corneo's voice, too, when we get there.
Yeah. Make sure to brush up,
Which,
make sure to, don't come in cold, dude. Patrick Cash would not appreciate it.
So, Cummins' voice is like this. This is how Cummins sounds. And then Don Corneo's like this. He's kind of similar, but he's also
he's more desperate and on the edge. He's desperate and edging.
Oh, geez, oh boy. Because, man, I mean, imagine if you were faced with...
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Me,
Imagine
okay.
if you were faced with Chappelle, Ariana Grande, and hot-ass Cloud in a dress. Like, wouldn't you be on the verge?
Okay, hang on. Let me imagine it real good.
Yeah, think about it.
Let us know in the comments if you think that the developers for this game should hire Keenan to voice Cummin in the future installments of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
My vote is definitely. Sorry to whoever voices him. You do a great job, but it's a little bit, expected. Sorry, but it's a little bit what you would expect. And I think Keenan takes a bit more of a bold and brave liberties with the character.
Is this a PS4 exclusive or is it on PC also?
I think they announced that it was probably going to come out on PC.
They announced that it was probably?
Yeah, well, so I don't know
Or
if
they
it's like an
probably
official
announced.
announcement, but there have been indications that it's probably going to be on PC.
There's been clues.
So my dream is that some...
Oh, I don't know what they said to me.
In like a year, when the second one comes out, if there was a fan loyal enough and technically savvy enough to make a plugin where you could change all the names of the characters to our names that we give them and change all the voices.
I'm sure someone will probably be able to mod that shit.
That would just make me
Somebody
so happy.
knows how.
But somebody will have to really love us. So we might need to try to be more lovable.
I mean, maybe we can try, but also maybe it could just be like, somebody who's really good at it and it's like no effort at all. And they just only feel kind of like medium about us. That's okay too. We'll accept that.
Hey, I like you guys okay, and this was really easy, so here you go.
It was really no bother, but that's the only reason, okay? Don't get it twisted.
Loot.
All right. Did they say that worked? Upstairs there's
Did you see
loot?
that loot? There's loot.
Upstairs there was?
Mm-hmm.
There's no time for that, Keenan.
Yeah,
We're
you're
on
all
a
the way
mission.
downstairs, so fuck it, right?
Oh, you're crushing him.
Crushing your
Crushing
soul.
Keenan's soul.
I mean, you don't really need it. You haven't like
It's easy mode, right?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't
Easy
equipped
mode.
any different materia
Just a
or
fucking
anything.
chump, so you don't need it, dude. It's no
But-
problem.
What I'm saying is, you dick. What I'm saying is, you're doing fine without it.
Now I'm a dick and a chump.
So if you just quit being a dick chump for a second and listen,
You just a chump of dick.
They talk about pizza a lot in this game.
you're just a chump full of dicks.
Pizza's just an ongoing thing in like human history, man. It's just everybody's favorite thing.
Well, so in the first one, Cummins says, of course, the classic line, "It's come from that fucking pizza. The people down here are suffering." That's it. That's all he says. But in this version, he has called it a pizza several times. And so I think he might just be hungry.
Am I going this way?
Well,
Oh,
maybe
yeah, because... Oh, go ahead.
you eat pizza when you sneak over to Jesse's house.
Yeah, Jesse's mom makes you a pizza. Then when you're like, when Cloud's like, "I might come over," then she's like, "Oh boy, I'll make pizza." And it's like, dude,
Yeah.
let your employees eat, Square. Let
Square.
your employees break for lunch.
All right, let's keep talking about these catwalks.
Not during crunch time.
Yeah, because so GTA 6 was just announced. Which, that means nothing. All it means is that, like, yes, it will be a game, but there's no timeline whatsoever. But in the little thing that I saw, they said that leading up to Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar was making people work 100-hour work weeks.
They were making people do that?
I mean, it's the kind of thing to where it's like, hey, you don't have to, but you might not have a job if you don't.
People need to be careful before they say something like they were made to do that. I'd like to know what they mean by that.
They were put in a tight spot.
Yeah, okay. Big deal.
With regards to how hard they were. Who gives a fuck?
Get over it. Welcome to Earth, right?
But that's, I was really happy because every studio, it's not like it's an anomaly. Like
Let me make
every
sure I'm not missing
studio,
any loot. It's distracting Keenan.
every studio is forced to put in that kind of work during crunch.
Forced?
And you're expected.
Or pressured to.
Yeah. Oh,
Am I
I
going
love backwards.
backwards?
I want to talk about this.
No. Sounds like I'm not.
Keep going.
Oh.
Whoops.
No, I'm really scared now.
Hold me. Yeah, he just like sits down with his head in his hands. He's like, you guys are going to have to go on without me.
Oh, it's because I was going for that materia.
It was.
You see?
But look, check it out. Check out what happens. We finally snagged that materia. Hooray.
All right, but where do I go?
So now you get an optional
way.
quest to get that materia.
Which way do I go for that
So it's like
materia?
optional. Well, it's way later that you can get it.
Oh, okay.
Because you're in G and you have to be in section H.
Am I supposed to go upstairs?
I
I think so.
This area is really complicated. I forget.
This seems right. I don't think I've been up this high.
Okay, yeah, you're going the right way because then she says that.
Well, yeah.
So there's like really sweet materia that you can get, and it makes you a quest marker so that you don't forget about it, but it's completely optional. And I think that's a really cool mechanic, and I like it a whole bunch.
I dig that. I'll get that materia if I remember.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have. That's the thing, you don't have to, and that's neat.
Did you get it? I bet you did.
Of course I did, dude. I'm a loot junkie. Loot is my heroin.
And also heroin.
And also a smidgen of heroin.
You don't, though. Say in the comments. Do you think Keenan does heroin constantly?
Motherfucking smash that like button if you do. So CD Projekt
Hang
Red.
on, let me see these fans. I see
who
them.
made who made all the Witcher games, was also notorious for hard crunch times. And so for Cyberpunk 2077, they kind of let it be made, hey, before we were like, hey, it's like encourage, you should work really hard. But now during the crunch time for that, they like forced people to take time off.
Well, that's nice.
They were like,
hang on,
no,
guys, I got to think to myself for a minute.
Yeah, you must use your vacation time. You must not work yourself too hard because it's looking real bad for us. And so, of course, Cyberpunk got pushed back until September, but I'm willing to wait as long as it means, nobody dies.
And then all those people who use their vacation time are now fired.
Yeah, let's get a new batch. Be cheaper that way.
Like as soon as the game comes out, they're like, thank you for your service. Now get out of here.
On that note, though, seriously.
Is it about that time?
It's about that time.
It's about that time, baby. All right, so will Connor get the optional materia?